Welcome to Unit 13. We are going to be focusing on typographic portrait for the remainder of the term. We've got just a few units left, and so that's what going to be our main point of focus for industry standard projects. And this particular one focuses on a portrait of any type. Could be a pet, could be a friend, could be a spouse, could be yourself. So focus on whatever you'd like to do for that. Use whatever technology or tool you have available to you to build up the texture and to create something that is meaningful for you as a typographic portrait. We will be solely focusing on using typography to create value. Value in a sense meaning the highlights, middle tones, and shadows of the portrait, which means you might have to break down the portrait into some simplified abstract shapes prior to bringing it into the program of choice. So you're going to build texture using typefaces, characters, words, and lines of copy. We're going to arrange, position, and compose varied values to portray a portrait through typography. And you're also going to manage fonts and sizes by merging layers, creating outlines, and or flattening, saving as a PDF in an application of choice. So it may not all be legible, but we know that we want to have a lot of it maybe overlap another to create a darker value. You really want to show some definition between the values, highlights, middle tone, shadows. So a lot of that might mean that you change your photo into black and white or grayscale to help you identify that. Maybe punch up some of those the hue and saturation and contrast to allow you to see the definition between the light highlights and the shadows. Or just if you have that sensibility, I want you to portray it by positioning, arrangement, and all in the way that you highlight or enhance certain areas. Okay, you're also going to provide feedback and seek direction on how to improve your portrait as we normally do with our peers. So the forum is the only thing that's due for this unit. You want to post it and you want to respond to others with thoughtful feedback. Be sure you post early enough in the week on just some ideas. If you want, here are some videos, tutorials to help you work in Photoshop if that's your tool of choice, or Illustrator if that's your tool of choice. You can also choose Pixlr, any of the Canvas, Creata. I know a lot of people work in some of those online applications as well. So begin to build your typographic portrait, use the tutorials as needed, and then once you feel you're on a path, post your ideas to the forum and then respond to 2 with feedback. So you want to at least get started, maybe do a screen capture, show your peers where you're at for the forum, post early enough in the weeks that you can respond to each other. Don't wait until the last minute. Okay, have a very productive unit. I look forward to seeing how these start off. This is an exciting and project that allows a lot of freedom, but also has some requirements as far as like how it looks in the end, defining different areas. Use whatever copy you like. Choose a passage. Maybe you copy and paste that passage. Maybe it's several pages in a book that you want to that's meaningful to you that you bring into this project that could tie back into the book sleeve, for example, that we worked on earlier this term. Those are just some suggestions. Use whatever copy is going to work for you. Okay, thank you. See you in the next video.